was it that said, if you think you understand quantum physics, you don't understand quantum physics?
Consciousness, intelligence,
Free will, determinism,
black holes, protecting the planet from asteroids,
Heisenberg uncertainty principle,
atoms, ion traps, nuclear magnetic resonance, superconductors, photons, artificial intelligence, machine learning,
past and future, classical physics, time travel. I mean, the whole thing. I can tell it's gonna get very hot as I start speaking, so tell me if I start to look really shiny. Quantum physics puts everything into question.
It defies every intuition you have about the natural world. Quantum is a very strange regime of physics.
Things can exist in this state of superposition where they could be like ghosting on each other, where they could be this and that at the same time.
Entanglement, quantum entanglement.
Two objects, if they're quantum mechanically entangled, are still strongly related to each other, even though they can be a vast distance apart.
There's the notion of the multiverse. There's a whole family of Hartmuts in different states and going through different experiences and different life trajectories.
The famous one is quantum tunneling.
Tunneling. Tunneling?
Tunneling is the slippage between universes.
For a long time, people thought those effects only existed in the microscopic domain.
Like atoms, electrons, photons.
But really, it's the theory of our universe.
So if you want to build a quantum computer, you want to incorporate those new phenomenon into information processing.
Maybe quantum computation is one of those instruments that's going to allow us to see quantum effects at the human scale.
Google and NASA have teamed.
Elsewhere into your VR environment so you can hang out together. Inside of this social VR experience, you can dive into 360 photos and the avatars of your friends will appear as if they're hanging out with you. There, you can play games like chess or cards, have a sword fight, or watch a giant TV screen together. You can even take a phone call inside Facebook Messenger or take a VR selfie and instantly share it to Facebook. Inside of this VR experience, you can express your emotions to friends through sentiment analysis of your voice or by inputting commands into the Oculus touch controllers. The experience demo today
This is Adam. He goes to work every day and senses tensions within his organization. The feeling that something could be better than it currently is. In one case, it's a task or responsibility that no one owns. In another, it's an inefficient and wasteful process. How can he improve the way things work? First, he turns to his manager, Karen, but she's overwhelmed and can't make all the decisions. So employees rely on consensus building and politics, but that's too slow, and things get stuck. When they can't influence each other effectively, all people can do is protect their turf. Ultimately, they disengage, and the entire organization suffers. Holacracy is a new way of organizing your company. It's designed to remove obstacles so work can get done faster, with more clarity and more autonomy. With Holacracy in place, instead of trying to convince his boss to act, Adam can propose getting the authority he needs to act on his own. He goes to a special meeting designed to achieve incremental improvements in the way things are organized. It follows a disciplined process that gives everyone a voice, but without the tyranny of consensus. In the meeting, Adam gets more authority to fix issues himself, so he can move forward without requiring his manager's help. In this way, Holacracy distributes leadership throughout the company, empowering everyone to be an entrepreneur in their roles. Instead of serving the boss and fighting the status quo, everyone drives continual improvement, serving the purpose and the customers.
Chris forgot to log out. In normal circumstances, an intruder would have access to his sensitive data. Typing DNA will immediately recognize that the typing pattern has changed. It will block the laptop and protect Chris's data from leaking. Everything is safe. Typing DNA, the next level in security.